What are some of those myths that exist out there that are just sort of seen as common practice, or that's just the way things are, that organizations or OD people or HR people might just be getting wrong?
One of the things that I do encounter when I go to conferences is that people say, I'm a really good organization. 100% of my workforce has gone through unconscious bias training. I have to pause and go, I know you mean well, but we've studied the literature for a long, long time, and there is empirical evidence, strong empirical evidence, that unconscious bias training has no effect. Unconscious bias training cannot exist in isolation. It must be part of a whole culture shift within the organization, with behaviors modeled and carrot and stick put in place consistently. So if you think that you can just put everybody through unconscious bias training, you tick that box, and everybody is going to be fine, one, you're deluding yourself, and two, you're doing a disservice to your workforce, because their work life is not going to get better.
How does it come to the point where that's that lives and people investing so much and they feel that it's done? Where does it break down, do you feel? Because at the core of it was an initial good thought, wasn't there? But it hasn't worked necessarily.
The thing is, I don't think it's not that it hasn't worked, but it doesn't work in isolation. And organizations, when they approach something like discrimination with a tick box mentality, you find that nothing changes, right? And you're surprised that nothing changes. And I'm going, why would you be surprised? If your board is entirely male and your C-suite are all middle-aged men, and you're telling the rest of the organization that you're an equal opportunities organization, right? And that everybody, including the CEO, has gone through unconscious bias training. And I'm going, that's not enough. It was never ever going to be enough. And I think even people who design unconscious training packages see this as part of a journey of change. But most organizations have seen this as the be all and end all of their obligation